Hi, how are you? Good moment. We are just gonna check into the energies. I'm feeling like I can't pinpoint on what he wants me to do. So we're just gonna start throwing cards. I feel like there's a really important message that needs to come out, but it's almost overwhelming. Like it's almost pretty stressful. So maybe someone's just gotten some really stressful news and doesn't know what to do. Maybe. Let's see. Yhvh, what's going on with this energy inside of me? What's going on? Okay. Okay. Thank you. So we have the star in the negative here. Someone's really bitter. Yeah, it's very, very stressful to them. Something has really become something that's heartbreaking to them. That's become a tower of destruction. Something is completely stalled here. This also reflects back to the house of communication, such as like social media and publicity. And maybe you found out something online that really just breaks your heart a little bit. You know, we do have an ending here, a 10 of Pentacles, and this is your fours. 111 right there, and wands are ones, swords are twos, cups are threes, and pentacles are four. All of your elements together, fire, air, earth, and water, to be able to get you going here as you manifest. And right now there's an ending, and it's completely rocked your world upside down, hasn't it? Yeah, there's a divorce here. Maybe something happened to your finances here. Your worth is just completely shattered, and it's almost just you didn't see it coming. It's a huge just explosion. You didn't see it coming. It's almost traumatic for you, because I really feel like you've been through trauma beforehand. Let's see what this card is. Yeah, look at that. Once again, this trauma is coming back to you because you have been triggered. Yeah, something happened very recently that it caused you to be triggered. There's this fresh air, this fresh communication, and it's right here. So what this negative communication has caused you is interference within yourself and your mental capacity, your spiritual state of mind, to be able to balance the emotions on the inside that have been caused from this, because right now they're imbalanced. Like I said, your world's been upside down. So right now, this interference of all of these different avenues of communication, all of these truths are coming in, and you're kind of just like, well, what the heck? Like, what else hasn't happened? Like, of course it's happened. Of course there's this. Of course there's this. But you have to see it. Okay, that's just adding more to this. That's working in my favor to get me the hell out of here. Right now, Yhvh, what he's doing is he's spiritually ejecting you out of something that's not where you're meant to be. And there's always something better coming for you when he's in your favor, right? Yeah, look at that. This Knight of Pentacles, I really feel like this Knight of Pentacles was wearing a mask. This person, this masculine energy that you thought was offering everything to you, he's not, and he's wearing a damn mask. He could be between the ages of 25 to 35, so could you. However, he's just not quite understanding that this is how invested you were. 311. I don't think maybe you became super vulnerable with him or her. There's a lot of truth that's hidden here behind the scenes, and it would be here because of this mask, right? Let's see what else this card is here. I just gotta say too, this is an earth sign and this is air, so this is very much earth and air combo. However, this could be Capricorn, Aquarius here. This could be just one person, and this could be your masculine energy really trying to fight out what's not good for you. And this is why it's so traumatic, because for the first time on the inside here, you're really sitting here and saying, okay, this is not normal for me. I don't understand why I feel so upside down. I don't understand why I'm having mental attack, panic attack over and over and over and over and over again. Well, what's going on is that this star is negatively facing a positive tower card if you're looking at this way that the tarot would work. So right now you're going through this tower, and it's finally shifting these negative ions out of you, this toxicity that this Knight allowed to put there. Well, you allowed the Knight to put there. You absorbed their energy, not knowing what they were doing and not knowing what you were doing until it's too late. And now this tower is coming, and it needs to be conquered. And once it's conquered, you're going to have this explosion of the truth and this spiritual ejection again. So right now you're stuck in between the bottom of this tower and this energy going upwards towards this very, 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 very tiny top of the spectrum to poof out like the top of the volcano. Right now, it's exploded. There's lava everywhere, and you're just like, what the fuck? I can't even see straight because I don't know which way to go. 444 right there. Let's see. Yeah, look at that. There's this justice coming in though for you. And look at, there's another sword right there. Really, there's two swords, 1111 there to balance this out with this fresh new air, Libra energy. This air sign really, once again, Okay, you also might be dealing with an Capricorn Aquarius here. You could have a Capricorn Aquarius cusp. If you are a Capricorn Aquarius cusp, it's about you and the inside, okay? Your masculine energy is starting to shed itself from this emotional energy, and that's what's really happening within this tower. However, if in the 3D, you're an Aquarius dealing with the Capricorn, or a Libra at this point, really, what's going to happen is that either way, no matter what happens, actually, settled. Set. Oh. 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 Yeah, you're going to get this justice for you in your favor. And I mean, that's already right here. And you have a positive ending right here. Yhvh is seeing the interference. He sees it from above, and he understands their spiritual consequences, and he understands your spiritual consequences. 555. Spiritual consequences that need to change. And what's going on right now is that you are so low on the inside because of how they've made you feel in these repeating traumatic traumas beforehand that are not being cleared out yet, but they will. What's going on is that with this person, you're settling. You're settling with this person, and that's why you're being spiritually ejected out. This is not what you're meant for. There's something better coming, okay? So keep that in mind, is when Yhvh is working for you, it may seem like it's against you. It's so spiritually traumatic because you are not in control of your own emotions and your mental state. You're working through your flesh state of mind, which our flesh is of earth, and Satan powers over the earth here. But Yhvh, Yeshua, God, Jesus, rule over the highly bodies and everything else. So right now, you're not even into your highly body. You're still in your tower. Okay, let's see what's going to happen here. Yeah, this fresh air really needs to come in and clear all your shit out. Yhvh, can you clarify the 8? Thank you. Not card 2, he says. Okay. So with the 8 of Swords, look at, we got fresh air again. That's 5 swords there. So that's really, you're ready to conquer this tower because you've been so defeated. And now it's just, I'm tired. I want to get better. I understand that this is not where it's meant for me now at this point. But at the same time, you're just so stalled because you're still in such shock. Okay, there just hasn't been enough time to process what's really going on here, which is what the 3 of Pentacles is about. Okay, this 3 of Pentacles, you're not able to collaborate and work with yourself because you haven't communicated with yourself yet. You're still waiting for this incoming communication to come in from this Knight, and it's not going to happen. And if it does, I wouldn't allow it. Create that boundary so you don't feel defeated mentally again. Okay, when you do this, when you decide to take this, because you have free will, you can do what you want. However, if you take this and decide to work with yourself, Yhvh is going to move this in the opposite for you. And look, you're not going to feel defeated anymore. You're going to be able to collaborate and move on to have this completed cycle here, this control, while you are also letting go and becoming truthfully truthed out with your truth here on the inside. Okay, and this 8 of Swords will just go away because there's not going to be any more interference. Okay, we also have 8 and 5 here. And the 8 and 5 is 13 with the root number of 4. So 4, again, you have to have this control, this truth within inside of you to be able to move on positively, okay? 8 plus 5 is 13. That also gives us 10 swords, which matches our 10 of Pentacles here, their 2s and our 4s. That's another confirmation there. So thank you, Yhvh. Remaining over is 3 swords. Okay, you need to understand that this broken heart had to happen in order for it to come off and shed you out. Okay, also that 3 of Swords with that justice, that righteous scepter there coming up to the top there. That's 4 swords once again. So 4 of Swords is all over here. Let's see what this card is. Yeah, 5 of Pentacles, look at that. So now you're sitting at this 8 of Pentacles, which is really 5 and 3, right? So now you're also sitting at 4 of Pentacles. This 4 of Pentacles is really trying to come in for you, Lord. So thank you. This confirmation is beautiful. It's all over right here. The Lord really wants you to give your control back. He did First Corinthians 7:32. He wants you to be free from concern. And right now you're so damn stressed out that he's sitting there and just, my child, it's going to be okay. But you won't allow him to come in and help you recover and help clear this out so this justice can come in for you. Because sure, you've been settling, but you were still invested emotionally and mentally. And that will come back to you rewarding in your favor abundantly later because you still offered that goodness. Okay, look at that. My goodness, Lord. Wow. Yep, you're in that tower right now and you have to trump it. Okay, right now you're just stuck over and over and over. And as the energy's coming up here, what's going on is this anxiety is up here and you're about to break and you're about to break and you're about to break. And then it comes back down once you're calmed. But it's going to keep continuing to do that as soon as if you don't allow yourself to conquer it and what makes you stressed out, what has hurt you, these traumas you need to heal. So it can come out and be conquered. And this can now go like this, right? This was negative before. So right now you're sitting negative. Once you trump the Tower, that star is going to come into play. Isn't that beautiful? My goodness. Yeah, look at that. 10 of Wands. But you know, if this was in the negative, then we need to make that like this as well. Yeah, 10 of Wands. Either way, you're leaving these 10 and 10 and 10s behind. And that is beyond beautiful. This is a complete death and rebirth cycle over and over and over. Because you are the damn Empress. Yes, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. You will get that justice, and there's a victory, and there's someone coming. Your Empress, your feminine side here, has to come home to your heart space here with your masculine energies. Your Emperor, we each have 4 kings and queens inside of us here, restoring our fortunes, which happens to be after you trump the Tower. Let's do one last card here in the Hierophant. Thank you, Lord. This is that 5 and 1 once again. So we're 5 and 1 where we have the masculine energies and the feminine energies, and we're able to have this happy home and stability around it because we've spiritually marriaged ourselves to move on to that Lover's energy. Yeah, look at that. You are your own Queen of Wands, and you really thought that this person was your soulmate, but they were just intoxicating because all they did was this, 11-11. They might have been your twin flame too, and now it's time for you to heal. You know, which is really funny because earlier I was thinking about twin flame too for some reason, and I don't remember what it was about. Yeah, Page of Swords there. Okay, Lord, last message here. Overall, because I'm feeling this release, but let's just do one last message here. Outcome, victory here. Yes, thank you. Well, we saw Page of Swords, so that young, truthful energy coming in will now grow, and you'll be able to stand in this masculine Emperor energies as your 4 kings also come into play with your 4 queens here, because they have to match and reflect this positive negatives, right, as these flip off. This King of Swords will come in. There's that fresh air again, that justice that we just absolutely love to see, okay? Because you're no longer giving yourself 6 of Pentacles. In between this time, that 5 is going to go into the 6. You're going to have this equal give and take to restore the good and the bad and the bad and the good. But right now, you're not doing that. You're not giving yourself the breadcrumbs that you need to give yourself, and you're freaking starving spiritually, okay? Last card here. Yeah, look at that. Queen of Cups. Yeah. You got to stand up in your truth because your feminine side needs to be able to work with you and to be able to work with you this way too. Okay, this is this balance of this king, and actually it would really be this balance of these swords and these cups to reflect out this fence, this chariot, to be able to build and grow as to your Empress and your Emperor energy. So you're really coming home to yourself right now, and I'm so damn proud of you. You know, there's a lot of air. This is that Aquarius here. Cancer's also here, and that's our emotional side, which is also a 6. Okay, Capricorn is the other half of that 6, which is also right here. So that's really, really funny. Let's do the bottom of the deck, and we'll call it. We will call it. Look at that. Yeah, right now the wheel cannot move until you trump this Tower. Absolutely. But then you will have that new start, new heart to, yeah. He's going to create a clean, pure heart within you. That is beautiful. Yep. And then that High Priestess energy is also going to come in because it needs to mirror your Empress in order to move on. You're going to know yourself spiritually inside and out, and you're never going to settle. Again, there's that 4 of Swords. My goodness. Love you.